Signums and check it out now. Listen, man, we won't be seeing Youngboy for a really long time, okay? Now, a Louisiana district court overturned a decision made by a California judge in his Fed case to say, we ain't finna give Youngboy no bond. He ain't going outside at all, okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, he basically got busted for having 2 guns back last year. They picked him up on a warrant where he fled. And even with all of that, once he was arrested, he had a bond hearing. And a California judge said, yo, we'll let him out if he gives us a shit ton of money, which includes $540,000 in cash. He got to put up collateral in the form of 2 properties for $1.5 million. He has to agree to drug testing, and he got to wear ankle monitor. And if he want to get out, go ahead, get out. Now, that bail stipulation was then sent to Louisiana, where the warrant originated from, and they contested it. They said, wait, why did you offer this full bond? Now, they had a hearing, and basically that's where the U.S. prosecutor said, listen, Youngboy is not suitable for a bond at all because he got hella money. He'll be able to pay any type of bond we ask him to pay, and because of that, we know he's a danger to the community. We don't want him out at all. Now, they're citing a bunch of stuff. First of all, they claim he's a drug addict. Second of all, they claim that when he was on supervised and probationary release, he never complied with any of the drug testing stipulations, okay? They're also pointing that he's definitely a flight risk because he ran from the police, okay? They're also saying he's a danger to the community because even though he was indicted for having a gun in previous cases, he still be having guns. So essentially, they're saying that Youngboy is someone that got no respect for the law or authority, and because of that, they do not want to give him bond. The judge agreed. They rescinded the bond, and Youngboy will be staying in jail until his trial. Now, with COVID and all of that, that could be a couple of months. It could be till next year. But currently, at least the appeal by the government worked. Now, here's the thing, because they kind of get into a little bit deeper of what the government's case is against Youngboy, and they're basically saying that Youngboy is a menace to society. They're saying he has a violent path. They have seen multiple situations where he's been involved or affiliated with where violence has occurred, where he's also maintained and had the possession of a gun, and basically he has no regards for other people. And that's what they're going to keep saying until they could get a conviction to say, hey, we already told him he shouldn't have a gun, and we caught him with another gun. Let's put him away for a couple of years. This is very unfortunate because I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I think if he didn't run from the police, his case to get out on bond would be a lot better. Okay? Obviously, with COVID, a case could take a while, and if he was allowed bond, he could make music, he could have some family time, he could take some time to reflect before possibly doing a bid. But because he ran from the police, they're making him a flight risk, and they're claiming he's a danger to the community. Okay? That is a critical mistake if you ask me on the part of Youngboy. However, I'm pretty sure his lawyers will try to do some additional appeals, try to ask higher courts if they could possibly get him out on bail. But I got to be honest with y'all, it doesn't look good for him to get out on bail before this trial. I don't know if he's going to take a plea or if he's going to just contest it and fight the gun charges. Regardless, it could be a while before we see NBA Youngboy once again on the streets. Okay, get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Akademiks. What do you think about all of this, man? Boop.